Hi, we're finally back from Morocco, part 4. So for this video, I'm doing a little rundown before we get into the vlog, but pretty much we're going to a desert camp for one night. It's called Agafe Pearl Camp in Marrakesh. We end up checking out of Airbnb, going to the desert camp, going back to the Airbnb to check in for one day, and then checking back out. It was a whole thing of the coordinator of the trip had to postpone the trip, so the first place we were actually supposed to go, and she had to figure something out. But it worked out for the best because we experienced 3 different places in Morocco, so it was kind of actually, I preferred it that way. So in this video, I'm going to just tell you what they offer, the food, the entertainment, our stay, and what like rooms we had, and the different rooms that they have actually available. But yeah, let's start.
But just think about it.
So I looked at the timestamps of when I left to when I got there, and I for some reason thought it was like a 3-hour trip. It wasn't. It was like an hour and a half. So we left at like 11 something, and then we got there at like 12 something. So it wasn't that long of a ride. I will let you know that part of Marrakesh, if you're expecting it to be like very sandy, like aesthetic wise, it's not. It's a little more gravelly. So that's why it's good to do your research. But the person who coordinated this trip picked the place. So if I would have picked the place, I would have did it a little more further out. But that's the thing. You want more grainy sand for that aesthetics, you have to go more further out. I would have did it, but it wouldn't have been a one-day thing. It most likely would have had to be a 2 or 3 day thing because the travel time needs to be worth it. We end up passing by, like you can see excursions like ATV rides, camel rides. There's a bunch of them over there. So lots to do in Marrakesh. We arrived there, they got our bags, dropped everything off at our rooms, and we got to explore and walk around a little bit. Cute. It looked like a couple room because of the swan, and it was cute though. It was good. It had a shower, had a toilet attached, so you didn't have to like walk out or something like that. They have the tent flaps, and you'll know why that's necessary for later in this video. But they had like TV, a nice sized bed, 2 chairs outside. So I was like, oh, this is cute. This is really cute.
This is a tent. 2 chairs. Well, we're about to eat. Then goes the pool.
Got there, they had a welcome lunch for us. I don't know what the meat was, but it was good. I know it was like beef or something, or pork. It was one or the other. They had rice, and we got to look around and stuff like that. And there's like different table groups because different guests may come, and they have their own little tables for each guest. And we actually saw a group of black ladies there, so it was like nice. I think they were leaving. Yeah, they were leaving when we were coming in, and they were like older ladies. I was like, oh, okay, good job.
I need to get... Can I get a... No, you're fine. Well, you didn't see that part, but it was so dusty after the pool shot, a dust storm came. Let me show you how you cannot see nothing. See how I can't see nothing? I'm gonna show you how it looks when you actually can see something, but you cannot see nothing.
So we end up eating and then going back to the room to like change and stuff. So we end up going to the pool. So when I came to the pool, I got some like nice aesthetic shots, me swimming and stuff like that. We're having a good time, and then all of a sudden starts rolling in the clouds a sandstorm. So I'm like, okay, we're getting out, and I'm like, no, this wind is actually picking up. We need to rush back to our tent. We rush back to our tent. They put the flap down, so that's what it's for, like the bigger flap to like
still can't see
block off the whole front of the tent because of the sandstorms. You got it? And when you see the difference of how it looked during the sandstorm versus then after, you see nothing. Like you can't be outside. You'll see like workers moving stuff around, but no one could really. You can't see nothing. Look, because I think I left something. It was like certain things were down, a whole bunch of sand in the pool. It wasn't bad. Like things are really anchored. Like the lounge chairs weren't like flipped over, but like some of the pillows were on the floor and stuff like that. But it was like doable, and I was like, wow, we're really in the desert. When we went to for like our food, it's like this tall mountainous thing with these like rainbow colored stairs. You go up, and that's where we eat, where the show is, where they're gonna entertain us, and just where we eat, where the show is, where they're gonna entertain us, where the dinner is and everything. So you have to walk up the stairs. But aesthetic wise, viewpoint, it's beautiful because then you get to look at the whole campground to see how beautiful it is.
See the pets?
I ended up wearing like an outfit I got off for like Shein because I was like curious what to wear that's comfortable but not too hot. I was like, it's crazy to get people would say Muslim attire from Shein, but that's what I ended up getting. A few robes, a few like full dresses that were like breezy because it's really hot out there, but it's like you want to be respectful. It's so funny when I feel like I notice people from the UK, they're wearing like denim shorts and white beaters. The girls, they do that. They're like vacation.
I stop. This is why.
they had dinner. We had chicken tahine. It was just like a classic Morocco dish. And they came out and did a dance. They performed the instruments. It was so fun with the hats going like this and stuff like that. It was a good time.
I guess so. Shopper. I might get your song played on a radio station. Be a popular case in the making.
We had some dessert, went to the bonfire, and we was listening to Beyonce. We were having a good old time, and yeah, I liked the desert camp. I would do it again, but I think because of the more aesthetic wise, because I wanted to do certain TikToks with the sand and stuff and look at the peaks and the valleys. No valleys, but I feel like aesthetically sometimes you want like really sand. So I was like, that's something I would take in mind next time I do a desert camp.
Ignore the bonnet. We're leaving the camp. Now we're heading back to the Airbnb. Can you even see me? It's so flipping dark.
Next time I do a desert camp. And I'm actually gonna do one in when I go to Egypt because EF is offering one night at a desert camp in a bubble. I got the one by myself because I wanted one by myself, and it was like $200 different. I said no, let me do it by myself. I don't mind sharing the other rooms, but this one by myself. So I'm excited. It was a good trip. Yeah, it was. But anyway, that was the desert camp part of this vlog. Next will be us going to a known scenic viewpoint of one of the biggest waterfalls they have. We go to like a lounge, and we have some belly dancers come out giving a couple of dollars, so that was really nice. And we get a little shopping done. That will be my last part of the Morocco vlog. 2 billion years later, but at least it's getting done. And the next will be Japan, and I'll be starting another vlog series during the Japan trip. So most likely my Paris or Barcelona trip. So I have a lot of backed up files I'm gonna get through. But anyway, see you later. Ooh.